Hello and welcome to the Marine Channel, and today I'm going to take you on board this Fountaine Pajot 80. Now we've featured a couple of Fountaine Pajot cats on the show before, or on the channel before, but never this big. This is the 80 footer and she is, well, spectacular. Everybody asks about prices, so I'll get that out of the way now. Prices start at about 7.5 million euros. Depends on spec. This one's particularly high spec, so it'll run out a little bit more money. But there you go. Let's not get hung up on prices quite yet. So we've got this lovely, great big high-low bathing platform. You can see here we've got a couple of water toys on here at the moment. This will take, I think from memory, it's a 5-meter tender. And then on this sofa here, you can lounge, of course, but underneath there is a massive garage, which, through the magic of television, will lift up and we'll show you the space there. So there you go, loads and loads of space. Now the other thing that strikes you about this boat is how many seating areas there are. Now being a cat, it's going to be wide, so it's 80 feet long, hence the name. And it's, let me just step up here. Ooh, it's about 12 meters wide. And what I like, and I haven't seen actually on a lot of cats, is the way that they've got lots and lots of separate seating areas. So we've got a seating area there. We've obviously got our main sort of cockpit seating area up here. And then we've got our big seating area there. But what I think is really clever is that you've also got this seating area here. And that's particularly useful because this is a drop down. So this, we can't show it at the moment because we're too close to the boat next door, but that will drop down. That will extend this area by about 1 meter. And just to give you an idea, imagine sat here with this one dropped down. What a fantastic view over the ocean. Haven't seen that on other cats. I'm sure they do it, but not on one we've seen. And then of course that's mirrored over on the starboard side. There you go. Now most of the time this boat will, if you like, be powered by sail, but it's obviously got a couple of motors as well. So I'll just quickly show you one of them. There's obviously an engine in each hull. This one's open. So let's step inside here. Ooh, down a couple of steps onto this rubberized flooring, and there we've got, it's a Cummins 426 horsepower engine. There's one either side. This one's also got twin water makers. I said it was a high spec boat. It's also got twin generators. This is all our control panel in here. On the other hull, it's kind of the same in terms of the engines in the same place, but these water makers then are air conditioning units. It's got 3 air conditioning units. But it's a good space. There's obviously access as well down from the deck if you need to get access while you're under power. There's all our gear for our rudder. And that's mirrored over on the other side. Okay. So let's pop up here, and in fact I'm going to take you to the bow area because it's a bit of a surprise. Nice big wide decks, as you can imagine, and there's lots of different configurations. Some people, or some makers, sort of have the trampoline areas, some have lots of lounging areas, but this has got something I've not seen before. So massive lounging area there, but look what we got here. We've got a jacuzzi, a 2-person jacuzzi. Crazy. So you can sit there with a glass of whatever and talk to your friends. Remarkable. Remarkable. You've got massive storage under the floor here. This one's got a big sail in it at the moment. We've also got a couple of crew cabins here and over the other side I'm not going to go in, only because we're at the show. You can see the hatches open and there are crew on board. We've got twin anchors and obviously electric windlass for there. But you can see down there, completely self-contained, loo, sink, berths, etc. Little wet bar there, so little sink, little fridge. You can get access straight out to the main deck through the saloon should you wish, or as we've done, we'll make our way down the side deck, which again, being a cat, is super wide. Okay, so let's take you inside and show you why cats are such incredible places in terms of accommodation. How about that? Wow. And this one's set up to have kind of two lounging areas, if you like. So over here we've got sort of swivel chair and a small sofa, which feels quite kind of grown up. We've got a helm position there as well, although most of the helming will obviously be done from above. And then we've got this lovely dining come chill out area with the sofas that face one another. These tables here are high-low, but isn't it lovely? And it's all level as you walk through, so those big sliding patio doors, there's no lip as you walk through. Looks like there's a TV there, haven't seen. So much to show on a boat like this. Let me take you, actually I'm going to take you down into the crew area. I can hear some noises, so there's some people probably in the crew area. I've met them all, so they'll know what I'm doing. And it's also home to the crew mess and kitchen, which serves the whole boat. Sorry. So this is a crew mess where they can eat. Going forward here, just checking, there's a day heads for the crew and for the chef and so forth. Self-contained shower, and then step back here. Oh, actually, I haven't got the lights on, but it's working well. So we've got a twin berth here, and then we'll move forward. Oh, this will shut as well, so for privacy we're going to shut the whole kind of crew area off from the main part of the boat. That just slides across, and then we've got a galley, food prep. I've been told, I haven't counted them all up, there's something like 5 or 6 fridges in here. So we've got these big domestic sized fridges and freezers, and then down here we've got storage, we've got a dishwasher, we've got more storage. I'm going to swing around, I'm going to find a fridge in a minute. There's another fridge. There's another fridge. And there's a couple of fridges, I think, in under here as well. Melee oven. Through there is the skipper's captain. The skipper's on board. I'm not going to intrude because he's having a little break. Very hot show, very busy show. But a full-size double there. And that also has a private staircase. So the captain can get out without having to come through the mess or see the rest of the crew, and also go to bed without having to go through that area. So very well thought out, very nice. And then let's show you the guest accommodation. I'm going to say the VIP till last, and then we'll go up onto the Sunbridge, Flybridge. Okay, so this is 2 cabins for your guests. So first one here, got a fixed double, great headroom, got a mirrored wardrobes there, which from memory these were really deep, so yeah, good size in there. Swing round, and got a loo in here. And what's nice is you've also got a separate shower. So Push, don't pull. Separate shower there, and you've got that rainfall sort of spa shower head, which is particularly nice. All cabins have got pop-up TVs, so if the stunning view of the ocean becomes boring, you can look out there instead. And then this one is similar but slightly different in that the loo and ensuite are all in together. So, but same size bed, and all this kind of discreet lighting, which I've got to say the boat makers are doing really, really well. And this is nice big cupboard, and all beautifully finished with all this stitching and so forth. Okay, so we've gone and seen the crew area, we've gone and seen the guest area. Now I'm going to show you the owner accommodation, and it's actually owner and VIP, so separate staircase down here, so you really do feel kind of private. All this illumination under the floor. Which way should we go? Let's go right. So this is our VIP. So big kind of king size double. And then you've got this area here, which I think is wonderful. So it's a dressing room area, really. You've got a double shower there. You've got wardrobes there. And then you've got a big sink. It kind of feels a bit like a spa or something like that. See, massive storage in there. And again, this big rainfall shower head and a big shower stall there. So bear in mind, this is the VIP. This isn't the master. That's not a bad place, is it? When your friend invites you down to the boat. And then you've got a separate loo here. So there you go. Rather nice. And then finally into our master. Now I don't know if the camera will pick up on how big this is, but it's big. It's big. We've got a little desk, makeup area there. We've got this absolutely enormous, oversized, super king size bed. Again, we've got separate loo, so just behind the door as you come in, you've got your loo there. But the suite just keeps going, so walking up here, again, we've got our TV that pops up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. This sort of changing area here with a couple of big wardrobes. And then voila, not just a shower, you've got a jacuzzi bath. Twin sinks as well. And then keep going. You've got your shower room with the biggest rainfall shower head I think I've seen on the show so far. Sorry about a little bit of strobing. I know the camera's sort of doing its thing to try and work it out. If we move slowly, we're normally better. But how about that? Soak in your bath after you've had your jacuzzi on the bow. Really like all the use of this wood here. And I have to say, I don't know what cleaning products they're using on this boat, but it smells gorgeous. So there you go. So there's 4 cabins for owner and guests, and then we've got a double for the captain and another twin for the crew. So I can run with 8 people plus 4 crew, total of 12. Okay, so let's finish up upstairs. Up these rather nice stairs. And on a warm day, this is truly a breath of fresh air because you're quite a way up. If you look out over the back, I don't know, what are we? It's like the 2nd floor in a house. Probably, maybe even the 3rd floor. But the breeze through here is lovely. And you've got these lovely lounging areas. Massive table. Got your outdoor kitchen up here as well. So you've got your obligatory Kenyan grill and your sink. Again, more refrigeration, ice maker, all that kind of stuff. And then you've got twin helms. The skipper said this is the one that he ordinarily helms from, but because it's a wide old boat, sometimes if he's coming in portside, he'll use that one there. But what a lovely, lovely view down over the bow. You can even see and wave to your guests who are in the jacuzzi. So there you go, the Fountaine Pajot 80. It's the biggest Fountaine Pajot we've ever featured. I think she's gorgeous. Hope you've enjoyed the walkthrough. If you haven't subscribed, why not subscribe now? Like, comment, share, do all that kind of good stuff. Really helps us as a channel. But most importantly, keep coming back for more, because that's why we do it here at the Marine Channel. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.